So today's piece is God of War, Kratos. This is from NECA, and this came out when the 2018 game came out, so around that time. And there are two versions of this, well, three versions. There's this one. There's one that came in a 2-pack with Atreus, which I've never seen in stores, so I was never able to get my hands on it. And there's an 18-inch version of this guy. And yeah, so we're going to be breaking into this. I think the packaging is fantastic. Love the colors on it. A lot brighter than NECA normally had done. And it's got a completely different window from like the Ultimate line. So I thought it was really interesting that they did something like that. But yeah, no, this is a really, really cool piece. Game's hot right now. Ragnarok just came out. So yeah, I figured let me dig this one out and review it for you guys. So I hope you're going to enjoy this one. And here he is right out of the box. And it's a stunning piece. The sculpture, well, the sculpt work is incredible. I think the paint job is really, really good. And again, this is his first look. No upgrades or anything. It's just his regular standard look from the beginning of the 2018 game. And yeah, they nailed it. I think this looks really beautiful. The proportions are fantastic. I don't know if they were given like digital files for the character or if someone just sculpted him from scratch. I have no idea, but it does look amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys do like his first kind of, standard pose, just all around. If you guys see what I'm seeing too, I do think that they nailed it because his proportions and stuff are really, really good. But yeah. And yeah, for those who don't know, he went from the Greek mythology and the original games. He pretty much killed all the gods, and then he kind of left that land and went to Norse mythology. He went to that area, and yeah, so that's what they did with the game. Totally crazy, something different, but it was cool. His accessories, he comes with his Leviathan axe, and this thing is awesome. Sindri and Brock are the ones who made this. They are the dwarves who also made Mjolnir for Thor. And, well, that's the story in the game anyway. And yeah, it does split apart so you could put it in his hands properly. So you don't have to keep, like, wedging it or prying the hand open. You could just slide one piece in and slide the other and connect them. So that was pretty cool that they did that. Just got to make sure it's lined up properly. And bam. So, very cool looking too. And the shield's really nice. So in the game, it's kind of like a closed version, then it opens up into this big circle. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do like the closed version too, because he's always walking around with it on. But either way, it still looks really nice. Again, beautiful sculpt work on this. I think they could have put maybe a better wash on the one side, but all in all, still fantastic. And yeah, there is a piece there that you take off. I'll show you that in a sec. And you just line up the kind of wedge in there and then press it together, and it holds perfectly. It's not going to fall off or anything. So really nicely done. That was really cool. Great feature. Yeah, and I dig that. It looks really good. So pretty cool. I like that underside is all painted red too. Good details in this figure. And yeah, here is, he also comes with a little dagger. It's the one in the game, I believe, that he gives to Atreus. Boy, go home. But yeah, no, it looks great. I like the sculpt work on it. Paint job's pretty damn slick. It works for what it is. You just slide it in, and that's how it looks. And yeah, since it was the beginning of the game, it's, he has like the ashes of his wife. That's solid. That's on the waist part. There is no Mimir head because in that point in the game, obviously, well, they didn't want to have any spoilers either. So that's why I think he's a little bit limited on the kind of accessories that he comes with. Because later in the game, he has more stuff. But he does come with that plug too. So if you don't want the shield on, you could just, slide that piece in and you're good. It's all solid. Articulation-wise, his head, fantastic ball joint. He goes side to side, looks up and down. Arms go all the way around. He has a bicep cut. He's got a double hinge for the elbow. Great range right there. He's got a nice kind of like a ball joint. You know, the kind of standard in most figures, but yeah, it looks good. The other arm goes all the way around as well, despite having the kind of, you know, padded thing. But it is plugged in one spot there. So they did it in a good way, so you could, you know, there's no limitation articulation. So you get anything the left arm could do, the right arm could do as well. He has just one point of articulation there in the lower torso. It's pretty good. There's a little bit of like a side to side in there too and pivot. Upper thigh rotation, knees a double bend. He has toe articulation, and he has kind of, you know, the up and down in the ankle and rocker. So depending how you pose it, I think you get a little more out of the articulation. But yeah, no, I think this looks great. So because he's white, the white paint on him, it looks a little blown out. He looks way better in person. But I kind of want to show you some more details anyway. Kind of moving the lighting around. But yeah, he even has like a little bit of silver paint in the beard. Yeah, this is really well done. Just an awesome piece. The wraps in the legs, fantastic. You know, nothing underneath, but you know, it's pretty bare anyway. Again, the detail on the axe, I think it looks really good. The wraps on his forearms, you know, kind of it hides the scars that he had from the Chaos blades from the previous games. He does have that little ring, the Omega ring kind of thing on the back, and that's usually like in the game you could put the axe in there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so like I said, the details are all there. Here he is, you know, with the shield in hand and the axe. Again, beautifully done. I wish they would either re-release him again for this new game and do like the updated version, because there are different kind of things that change with the character. And maybe possibly like a updated version of that gear would be great. Because in Ragnarok, if you upgrade the entire, you know, 3-piece kind of thing, the chest piece, the waist, and like his gauntlets, it looks incredible with the gold trim, extra designs on there. So I would love to see that. I don't know if they're ever going to go back into this franchise. It'd be kind of foolish if they don't, you know, and have like Mimir's head hanging off there. And there's plenty of cool stuff they could do. And other characters, you know. You got Thor, Freya, you know, the older, well, slightly older Atreus from the previous game. They could do a lot. But for NECA figures that are Sony related, the only other one I have, well, that's I can get out of the box pretty much, is Nathan Drake from Uncharted. And that is an incredible figure as well. If you guys want me to do a full review on him, I could also do that. I know I have a 1/6 scale version that I've reviewed already, but the NECA one's pretty damn sweet. So if you guys want to see that, I could also review him. But as you can see, yeah, Kratos just kind of towers over him. I think Kratos is close to about 8 inches, maybe, something like that. And Drake is roughly 6.5, 7-ish, somewhere around that ballpark. But I think they look incredible together. You know, real cool video game pieces. He gets a huge thumbs up. Love the work they did on here. If you like this, remember to hit like and subscribe. We're gonna have more figure reviews and cool live streams and all sorts of great stuff. So thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story, also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action, this has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.